Hello everybody, this is tennesseerocksmb-Minecraft here, and today is a very, very special day. You know why? It's because we are now starting Season 2 of Factions. And it's going to be very, very fun. It's going to be very, very beautiful. We're going to have times where we want to rage out of our head. There's going to be times where we're going to be so stinking happy and it's going to be beautiful. So, I'm pretty much going to start from the very beginning as far as doing this. /f create. And we're going to name it Shrub MG, adding both us and Chronican both to it, because Chronican will be here for later episodes. So, he could not be here to begin with, but I do have a way of contacting him if something comes up. But besides the point, we are going to go ahead and get right into this /wilderness. So if you guys remember from I'm going to call it last season. First we had the Amino craft, and now we have MC Central Factions. And MC Central Factions Season 1 was a little bit of an annoying one, if you guys remember, because they had just decided to change their faction setup like halfway through like our first episode or second episode, which was annoying. And then we had to deal with that, and then we got raided, if you guys didn't hear about that. So we already found ourselves a juicy little... Oh, that's not a cave. That's not a cave at all. Pretty much I'm just looking right now for a good area to start out a faction base. So /wilderness pretty much just puts you in a random spot. And to be honest right now, I'm not seeing very many bases. However, this might not be the best biome to put a base in. So that's just something we have to keep in mind. If there's not any bases somewhere, it probably means because the base isn't worthy, or there isn't a worthy place of a good base. So we're getting into a jungle biome over here. Maybe I need to /wilderness again, I'm not really sure, but the fact that there's no people around makes this more appealing. And the way I'm thinking is kind of like last season, is to do something underground, somewhere where people are literally going to just have to mine the day away in order to find us. And the likelihood of somebody being on for a long time and just mining the day out is probably pretty slim. So I like our chances there. However, we want to make sure that nobody is around us. So as good as a random spot may seem, I think this is actually not all that bad of a spot. I'm not going to show my coordinates or anything like that. If I do, please don't wreck me. That's all I'm really going to say about that. I will be sure and let you guys join the faction if you'd like to join me. I can always use the extra help. So as crazy of a spot as this is, I think this spot would actually be kind of good, because it's in the jungle biome. It's kind of just random out of the nowhere. I think if we plug it up with certain stuff and holes, I think this is actually a pretty good spot. And as crazy as that seems, that first place you look is a spot to put a base, I think this is good as ever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig straight down, the worst thing you can possibly do in Minecraft. And I'm going to put these blocks here, make it seem like that it's just a little ordinary area. So we have our /kit rookie, and we also have a chain gear. That's pretty much just a kit that you get from the beginning. Free, nothing OP at all. So we're going to dig straight down here. Hopefully we don't run into lava, and hope all goes well. I do not want to check my Y coordinates, but I just want to get down to what I think is a safe place. Maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 away from bedrock. Just close to diamond level, but still not in diamond or lava level. We just ran into some iron, which is good news, because we're going to need a lot of iron if we want to get some faction stuff going. So we also kind of want to block up our path. That way it doesn't look a little bit suspicious, if that makes any sense. Like, if there's just a random hole that goes like 20, 30 blocks down, even if somebody does find us, you want to have like dirt or something in the way. That way, if somebody happened to find you, I don't know how that would even be possible from digging straight down, you'd be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and mine more of this iron here. I know it's hard for you guys to see. I wish I could get myself some torches, but just bear with me through all this. I think this is going to be a pretty good level to begin the base, I think. Notice I said I think throughout all of that. I think this will be a pretty good spot. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just build out like this, and I'll go ahead and speed up the video of me building it out, because I'm sure you guys really don't want to see this, but I will see you guys in just a moment. And we are back. So I was thinking about mining, and then I was like, I realize I have no torches. I realize I have no wood. So I was like, well, this kind of stinks. I don't really know how I want to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Slash spawn point, or slash home. Set home. Set home. Yes. Okay, so I can do that. So I'm going to do slash wilderness and just get me some wood and some practical things. That way I can light up and make everything start to look appearing. Because then I was like, okay, I'll make a crafting table. Okay, I'll make a furnace. And then I was like, I have none of that stuff. So I was going to be in a little bit of trouble there. So I'll go ahead and grab this wood and then come back and I'll be all good to go. So we're going to make this into planks in order so we can get our crafting table. There's our crafting table and we're pretty much good to go. But before we do that, I'd kind of want to see if there's any open coal because I'll want some coal for some torches and that would be just really nice to have. It looks like somebody... No, this is like a water pool area. I don't know why some people put their bases somewhere, and I'm sure most of you guys like last season was just like, why in the world did you put your base there? There was evidence of people being there, and I was like, oh, yeah, you're probably right. But regardless of the fact, I don't think we're going to find any coal. So let's go ahead and just get some more wood. And I guess we can make charcoal. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. We were thinking about maybe one of the kids gave us torches, but I could not remember. So I went ahead and I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. As you guys remember, I have $1,000, and I think that's from the previous season, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that because it's not really all that much and nothing to worry about. So I'm going to do slash home, and it should bring me back to this area. I'm hoping... Yes. Okay. So we have our crafting table. We're going to place down the crafting table, make ourselves a furnace or something to get us going. So, furnace initiate. Please give me your furnace. I have a furnace now. Place that down, and we're going to cook wood and wood together. And that lights up the place a little bit. So you guys can see how the base is looking. We're going to get some charcoal and get some torches here, and then we'll go ahead and keep mining. So, what do you guys want to see in the faction? Would you like to see raids or just us getting cool diamond gear? What would you like for us to do in this factions? Because I know me and Chronican were just like, let's just do a build up and then we'll go from there. And I think that's a good plan to start out. However, we do need to have some things ready for the future. I just realized I have no wood anymore. Slash wilderness again. So, as crazy as it may seem, we really have no certain plan, but I think it's really important. Whoa, somebody built a huge dirt tower to the sky over here. That's a little bit crazy and out of it, but regardless of the fact, I think what we're going to do for the most part is just build ourselves and kind of get ourselves off the ground a little bit, and then we'll start worrying about maybe things like raids or cool stuff that you guys would maybe want to see. So we got ourselves a little bit more wood here. I'm going to finish punching this tree with a chicken, and it's going to be beautiful. And then we're going to go back and get ourselves what we need. And who would build this? That's a lot of lava. It is kind of cool looking, to be fair, but that's just random. Why would you even do that? I don't know. I'm getting out of here before something happens. Because I definitely do not want to die. Not this early, not now. Okay, so we can make ourselves some torches now. Yes, I have the charcoal and I have the planks, so I should be good to go. Grab the sticks and grab our charcoal. Yes, we have torches. Okay, so we can at least light up our area now and get going. So what do you guys think as far as this placing wise? Because I kind of want to know your opinions on it and whether I need to move this later, because I haven't claimed the land yet. And that's probably smart that I haven't, but I don't want to put things in a bad spot to where I'm just going to immediately get raided. But from what it seemed like, where we were seemed like nobody was there at all. And I'm not running into a cave or anything, which I guess isn't the best thing ever, but it's kind of annoying that we didn't, but I can deal with it, and I might be okay with it, to be honest, and just get our resources ourselves. But we're going to definitely have to build a farm again like we did last season before we got raided and everything, and before we had to change everything, and it was just got crazy. And to be honest, our first season 1 base probably would have gotten raided soon because we had found other bases in it as well. So we definitely need to keep an eye of more bases in the future and kind of give you guys a little bit of a heads up. So we're going to eat this chicken here, and I believe I'm going to close out the episode here. Yeah, very, very short, very, very random, but I'm going to go ahead and close it out here. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Factions and me getting started. So I will see you guys all later. Be sure and drop a like if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.